Welcome. Let's make a Vcarve Pro file that is going to be used for making a cut on the ShotBot router. So I'm going to create a new file over here first. Let's make the job size, or the wood size, bigger than what we're really going to cut. So let's make a width of 300, height of 200. The thickness of the wood that I'm using is about 12 millimeters, which I should measure with calipers to make sure that really is what it is. I'm going to make the starting position of the cut in the lower left corner. Could put it in the middle, but I prefer the lower left corner. Yours might be in inches. Change yours to millimeters because we're going to do almost all of our stuff in millimeters, and then we can hit OK. And now I should have that size as my artboard to work in, and I can start by drawing my rectangle. So I'm going to make a rectangular ISM sign. So I'm going to want to put my first point about 10 or 12, maybe 12 millimeters from the bottom and 12 millimeters from the left. Down here somewhere. So what I can actually do is I can put in 12, 12. I can type in that I want my rectangle to be 220 by 120 height, and then I want rounded corners. Do I want radius to external? That looks good. Internal? No, that looks like something's taking a bite out of it. So I want external. I'll apply. There's my rectangle. That's looking good. Close. Then I want to put a plunge cut in there that's going to hold a stand. So I'm going to draw a rectangle. This one I'm just going to eyeball where I think is the center. Put it about like that. The actual size that I want is 30 millimeters wide, but the height is going to be cut from the same 12 millimeter wood. I'm going to put 12, apply. That looks pretty good. Close. I want to put in my, need to make it what's called a dog bone to allow my piece to really fit in there. The router bit won't actually be able to cut these tight corners, so I need to make up for that by drilling into it, and I'll show you how we do that. I'm going to make another circle, or a circle for the first one, and I'm going to, what's that there? I want the diameter to be 6 millimeters, because that's the size of the bit that we have. I'm going to apply that, and I'm going to use the scroll wheel to scroll in, and I'm going to use the move function to move this circle in so that it just touches the corner there. How about that? And then I'm going to copy paste. It pastes it right on top of there. I'm going to do another one over here, and I'm going to hit shift. I've got both of them copied. Copy paste. I'll slide these copies down here. Well, that's not perfect, but it's maybe close enough. And there we go. I can zoom back out, and that's what's called a dog bone, because the drill bit can't make these inside sharp corners, but I can get close. Now I want to do my ISM. So I'm going to use text. I'm going to use, I like using Arial Black. I think that's a good text to start with. And I'm going to put a capital ISM and hit so it's in the center. I'm going to make it bold. Apply. Let's close that. I'm going to move and scale it. Let's move that up here. Let's make that bigger. Oh, that's huge. Awesome. And there we go. I'm going to save that and give it a name, and that is it.